I'm Steve Sinclair. I'm a senior scientist based here at the Arthur Rylah Institute, and I'm a botanist. Been working here for about 15 years. We were asked to help form the character description for the Ramsar site by mapping the different vegetation types. As rainfall changes, sea level changes and geomorphology changes, the wetlands will move around, so it's good to know what you started with and how things are tracking. The way we did the maps was to walk around in the field in waders carrying aerial photographs, and we were basically interpreting the patterns that appear on the air photograph. Then back in the office we looked at a whole series of aerial photographs going back over the last 10 years to try and interpret what those patterns were. Then we sat down and we hand drew the boundaries that we'd seen and annotated in the field to produce the maps. Because the system's quite complex, ranging from salty at the mouth through to fresh at the end of Long Swamp, there's a wide range of different wetland types, and they need to be mapped and their areas quantified so that the character description can be made. As you move further east along the Long Swamp, the vegetation changes into very long sedge lands, which are mostly Baumia species, and they're very extensive, so you can walk for kilometres in those sedge lands. There's nothing quite like it elsewhere. The wetlands also contain a number of really interesting species that are rare. One that stands out in my mind is the purple eyebright, which in 15 years of being a botanist in the field I have seen only a handful of times, but there are many hundreds of them in this wetland, and some quite rare species in the salt marsh as well. So one of those would be salt Laurentia, which is a great big tall spiky looking thing that's very unusual and just occurs in a few little isolated spots near the mouth of the Glenelg. This site's one that's kind of tucked away in the corner of Victoria. Not many people know about it, and it's quite intact for that reason. So I've been to wetlands in pretty much every estuary in the States. That'll be over 100 different estuaries, and this would be definitely one of the top ones for me because it's so remote, it's very beautiful, it's very large, it's very diverse. I feel you can walk there all day and not see anything other than beautiful birds and plants and water. It's a really lovely place.